Before the world knew her as Queen Mary, she was simply Princess Victoria Mary of Teck, or affectionately Princess May. Mary was born in 1867 at Kensington Palace, into a family that was noble yet not among the richest in royal circles. Her title was Her Serene Highness, rather than Her Royal Highness, reflecting her somewhat unusual position in the hierarchy of British aristocracy. Her father, Prince Francis, Duke of Teck, came from the German House of Württemberg. His marriage to Princess Mary Adelaide of Cambridge, a first cousin of Queen Victoria, was considered a morganatic union, meaning a marriage between people of unequal rank, where the children do not automatically inherit royal status. Queen Victoria, who adored Princess Mary Adelaide, tried to improve the family's standing. She granted Francis the courtesy style, His Highness the Duke of Teck, elevating the family within the royal social order. By blood, Mary was actually a great-great-granddaughter of King George III, which made her a close relative of the British royal family, even if her branch stood somewhat apart from the core of the monarchy. As Mary grew up, she became known for her intelligence, discipline, and quiet dignity. Queen Victoria saw in her the perfect match for her grandson, Prince Albert Victor, Duke of Clarence, the second in line to the throne. Their engagement was announced in 1891, but tragedy struck only weeks later. Albert Victor died suddenly of influenza. The entire royal family was devastated. Mary mourned in silence, displaying remarkable strength and composure. Queen Victoria, who had grown deeply fond of Mary, refused to let her drift away from the royal circle. Believing Mary to be a woman of rare character, she encouraged a new union, this time between Mary and Albert Victor's younger brother, Prince George, Duke of York. Not everyone welcomed the idea. Queen Alexandra, mother of both princes, was initially opposed. She found it difficult, even inappropriate, that her late son's fiancé would now marry his brother. Still grieving Albert Victor's death, Alexandra felt a quiet unease toward Mary, a sentiment that lingered for years. But Queen Victoria was determined. She believed Mary's sense of duty and steadiness were exactly what the monarchy needed. In the end, Alexandra gave her reluctant consent. Mary and George married in 1893. What began as an arranged match slowly blossomed into a genuine partnership founded on loyalty, mutual respect, and affection. George found comfort in Mary's composure. Mary admired George's sincerity and devotion to duty. Their marriage became one of the most enduring in British royal history. When George ascended the throne as King George V in 1910, Mary was crowned Queen of the United Kingdom. From a modest Her Serene Highness, she had become Her Majesty the Queen, a transformation that reflected not just a change in title, but in destiny. As Queen, Mary was known for her discipline, poise, and unshakable sense of duty. She guided the monarchy through social upheavals and 2 world wars, preserving its dignity in turbulent times. Her granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II, once described her with unforgettable words. A very formidable woman, not cold but intimidating. A phrase that perfectly captures her essence. Commanding yet compassionate, regal yet deeply human. Mary of Teck passed away in 1953, just months before the coronation of her granddaughter Elizabeth II, yet her spirit endures, in the traditions, discipline, and strength that still define the British monarchy today. From Her Serene Highness to Her Majesty the Queen, Mary of Teck's story is proof that destiny does not always favor birthright, but often it honors character, duty, and quiet strength.